I did a little bit of drawing and painting in college, but I started really more regularly about the mid-1990s. I started out with acrylic painting, and then I got interested in oil. I think it's a huge difference in terms of intensity of color. With acrylic painting, it tends up being very flat, and the colors are not as rich. And like the artists I really like are people like Matisse and Van Gogh and people like that. So I really love those really, vibrant colors. If I find something that's interesting composition-wise, that's where I usually start. And then I tend to embellish the colors by putting in brighter colors and things that I'm more interested in. So they're realistic in the sense that they're things you can recognize, but they're not quite exactly the way they look in real life. I found it relaxing and enjoyable, and a little control over my environment. You're kind of absorbed in doing it, but there's also, once you get started, there's a little bit of a mechanical thing to it. So you kind of get your things set up, and then you can kind of just do repetitive things with your brush. I do some musical stuff too, so I usually alternate. I usually go through a period of time where I do more music, and then I then go back to painting.
Emerald, the goal line painted white. Just take it at the 40.
I write like original music, and we do mostly studio stuff where I'll record the rhythm section of the song at home and make some vocals and things like that, and we bring it in the studio. And then my friend Mitch Hensdale will do the drum parts and percussion, and my other friend Frank Hardis will do keyboard parts, and then you kind of put it all together. I don't listen to much that's contemporary, so it's mostly 80s, 70s, 60s. It's just I think for mental health as much as anything else.
You haven't heard a word, another pious running back his knee up on the turf, and now he's praying.